Okay, welcome to Extra Touch Academy, where you learn, grow, and become. So please do well to subscribe, like the video, share. More videos will be available soon. So we are going to be looking at sword. So sword is one of the topics in maths that you need to be conversant with. So what are sword? Sword are irrational or numbers that are not rational. So whose square root is not a whole number, and the square root of that particular number continues. It doesn't have any end. For example, root 2. If you press in your calculator square root of 2, it will give you 1 point. It will continue. So it has no ending, and it cannot be represented in a fractional form. So we are going to be looking at it section by section. So we are going to simplification of sword. So for now, we'll start with addition, subtraction, and multiplication of sword. So we have 5 questions to illustrate how to add, how to subtract, and how to multiply in sword. So we have simplified the following. Let's start with this first one. We have square root of 60. The law or the rule is that you look for a perfect square in that particular number. A perfect square and a number that is not perfect. A perfect square is a number whose square root is a whole number. So the perfect square in 60 is 4. So we have 4 times 15. So make sure that the two numbers you are going to use, one is a perfect square, one doesn't have a perfect square inside of it. So take note of that. And again, if the number doesn't have any perfect square, you leave it like that. So let's continue. So we have equal to square root of 4 is 2. So the answer is 2 root 15. 2 root 15. So that is the answer there. Then we have number 2. We have root 80 plus root 20 minus root 45. That is square root. So the perfect square, what do you think is the perfect square in 80? What? So if you don't know how to find the perfect square, let me just use the conventional method. So let us draw 80 here. This is 2 going to 80 should give you 40. 2 going to 40 should give you 20. 2 going to 20 should give you 10. 2 going to 10 should give you 5. 5 go here is 1. So this is how to get it. We have 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times, this is 16. This is 4. This is 4. Then we have 5. So it means 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 5. 16 is the perfect square there. So I have root 16 times 5 plus the perfect square in 20 is 4. So we have 4 times 5 minus the perfect square in 4 to 5 is 9. 9 times 5. Once you get the first one, it's going to give you a clue of how the others will look like. So going by this, square root of 16 is 4. We have 4 root 5 plus square root of 4 is 2. 2 root 5 minus square root of 9 is 3. 3 root 5. So these are called like or similar sword because they have the same root, the same number inside the root. So let us pick the number in front. We have 4 plus 2 minus 3 all in root 5 is equal to 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 minus 3 is 3. So the answer is 3 root 5. 3 root 5. Then we'll go to number 3. So this is multiplication, root 12 bracket root 48 minus root 3. So you have to get to a point that you can be able to solve some certain questions without your calculator. So if we multiply this and this, we'll get a higher number. So I'm going to take it one step at a time. So the perfect square in this 12 is 4. So I have 4 times 3 bracket. The perfect square in 48 is 16 times 3 minus root 3. There is no perfect square in 3. So what is square root of 4 is 2. So I have 2 root 3 bracket square root of 16 is 4. 4 root 3 minus root 3. So let us now open. You can see that we have simplified it and we have gotten a number that is small. So we have 2 times 4 is 8 times root 3 times root 3 is 3. The reason is because when we have root 3 times root 3 is equals to 3 times 3 is 9, and square root of 9 is 3. So when you have the same roots multiplying themselves, just write the whole number. So we have 2, invisible one is here, 2 times 1 is 2, root 3 times root 3 is what? Times 3. So 8 times 3 is 24, minus 2 times 3 is 6. 24 minus 6 should give us 18, and 18 is the answer. So let's go to number 4. We have number 4 here. We have root 3 bracket 2 root 2 plus root 3 plus root 2 bracket root 3 minus root 2. So leaving your answer in short form. So let's multiply. This is invisible one. 1 times 2 is 2 root. 3 times 2 is 6. You can see 3 is here, 2 is here. They are different. They are different numbers. Plus root 3 times root 3. They are the same number. So we'll write 3. We are done with this first bracket. Plus root 2 times root 2. Root 2 times root 3 is root 6. That is 2 times 3 is 6. Root 2, there's minus here. Root 2 times root 2 is 2 because they have the same number inside the root. So let us collect like them. We have, let me first of all bring the number that doesn't involve roots. So I have 3 minus 2 plus 2 root 6 plus root 6. 3 minus 2 is 1 plus, this is like bracket 2 plus invisible 1, all in root 6. So our final answer is 1 plus 2 plus 1 is 3 root 6. So our answer is 1 plus 3 root 6. So let's go to number 5. We have bracket, simplify bracket root 3 minus 5 root 2 bracket root 3 plus root 2 equal to a plus b root 6. Find a and b. So this is root 3. We'll go into everything in the second bracket, which is root 3 plus root 2 minus 5 root 2. We'll go into everything in the second bracket, which is root 3 plus root 2. So let us open the bracket. Root 3 times root 3 is 3 because they have the same number inside. Plus root 3 times root 2 is root 6. 3 times 2 is 6. There is minus here. Minus 5 times invisible 1 here is minus 5. Root 2 times 3 is 6. Then minus 5 times invisible 1 here is minus 5 times root 2 times root 2 is 2 because they have the same number inside. So I have 3 plus root 6 minus 5 root 6. 5 times 2 is minus 10. Let us bring the number that doesn't involve roots together. 3 minus 10 plus root 6 minus 5 root 6. 3 minus 10 is minus 7 plus bracket. There's invisible 1 here. 1 minus 5 all in root 6. So we have minus 7. 1 minus 5 is minus 4. Minus 4, I have plus bracket minus 4 all in root 6. Minus 7 plus times minus is minus 4 all in root 6. This is the answer. And we are told to compare it with A plus B root 6. What does it mean? It means that my A is minus, so we are comparing. Comparing left hand side and right hand side. So it means that my A is equal to minus 7 and my B is equal to minus 4. And that is all for now in this section. So we have been able to prove how to add, subtract, multiply in Surds. So, and we are able to solve some questions that involve 2 or 3 of them. Like here, we have how to multiply here, how to add and subtract, all joined together. So in our next video, we are going to talk about how to divide. Because in division of Surds, we have the rule guiding it. So there are some things you need to know under the vision that will help you in other aspects of this topic in Surds. So see you. Please remember to subscribe and share it to your friends. Tell them about this page so that we will be encouraged to bring more content to you. Thank you, and see you in our next class. Thank you.